So I can see you've been reading the news today, Dan, and you had some news to share with me. So what's the news? What is it you got to talk to me about?
The news, Kit, is that we're not going to be able to have our bright, shiny new toys for a very long time yet. We're talking no PS5s, no Xbox Series X's, no Xbox Series S's, no graphics cards, no processors. All these lovely new things that have come out from September to now. We can't have them. And we're going to go through why. So, as we all know, we've all tried to buy graphics cards in September, PS5s and Xboxes in November, giddily with excitement. Some of us have been grateful enough that we've been able to get them on pre-order, and that's all lovely. However, since then, it has been near impossible to get any of these products at all. And although there has been some small stock for all of those products, it's gone within 30 seconds, a minute.
And what's the reason behind that then, lad?
Right, so there's two things to this. First thing's manufacturing.
Okay.
If you can't make the stuff quick enough, you can't sell it. And that's as simple as that.
Wow, what a shocker.
So, revelation.
I know.
So, production of silicon. For those that don't know, a quick education piece. To make graphics cards, processors, and there are graphics cards inside consoles as well, you need silicon. You need that magical thing that's allowed us to have internet and TVs and all those lovely things that we have. If there isn't enough of that stuff, you basically have some plastic and some metal, and it can't be made smart to become a graphics card or a CPU. So, issue we have here, part of this has to do with COVID. Part of it has to do with kind of manufacturer speed since then. But basically, the companies that manufacture or produce silicon cannot make it fast enough. Okay? They can't make it fast enough. They can't get it to, and we're going to mainly speak about AMD. AMD are supplying half the graphics card market for PCs. They're also supplying all the graphics for PS5 and Xbox next-gen consoles. So they can't give AMD enough silicon quick enough to make these products. So what does that mean? Well, you've got limited stock that you then also have to stretch thinner by spreading it out across multiple different product lines. The issue we've got, you can't make any more than what they're already making because that involves higher capacity in terms of business production and that sort of thing. It can't be outsourced. You've got everyone working around the clock. They're fully booked. They're doing what they can. It's not going to happen. The only way that this gets better is if the demand for these products starts to reduce. Now, that's not going to happen for a while because everyone's still waiting for them to come out. So we find ourselves in a bit of a catch-22, people, where they can't make it fast enough. Everyone still wants it and is going to nab it up as quickly as possible. We can't go forward, we can't go back, we can't sort the issue until there's silicon and people have their silicon in their houses and they're happy with it. So that's the issue with manufacturing. Kit, the other thing is scalpers. Everyone's put their 2 cents in. I will try and not get angry. But the swines are making the whole process even worse. So we've already spoken about there not being enough silicon. There's not enough manufacturing capability there to make the products quick enough. So you've already got a short supply. It doesn't then help when you've got these selfish people buying 2,000 units worth of the stock that is available when it is available to be bought. The problem we have is not just the scalpers, it's the people buying the products off eBay, off these online, buy and sell sites, where they are being sold for, 100% markup or even higher we've seen, over the last few months. You're funding the people that are causing half the problem. And I implore everyone to stop because it's just causing so many more problems than what we already have. No one can buy this stuff as it is. Don't then allow these scalpers who have already bought the units, right? They're gone. Forget the fact that they're going to come back, because they're not. They've already got them. But don't then spend 100%, 200% markup to buy these products, because A, they're not worth that much money. And if you subscribe to the channel, there's a review on the PS5 coming up where we will explain why it's not worth that much money. But they're not worth more than the amount of money that they are being retailed for, £450 or whatever. So don't buy them, right? You stop funding the scalpers and it will stop this from continuing. And yes, I will beat myself out. The other issue is that the retailers themselves, UK retailers we can talk about more, because that's where we're based. We've got retailers like PC World, and I'm sure there's ones in US as well, GameStop and things like that, that haven't been very open about how they are addressing the issue. They can't seem to find a way to stop these scalpers from doing what they're doing. Now, we've seen some pretty good ideas. We know that PC World, UK retailer, were actually showing the PS5 at one point at £2,000. And when you went to basket and you went through purchase, it would only take $450, which is the retail price for the product. So they're trying these things, but they're not working. The other issue is that they're not being open enough about how they're trying to address the issue. It's very quiet and it's very in the background. So that raises confusion. And when you're confused and you don't know what's going on, it's going to make you angry. Hence why people then go to the scalping sites and buy them anyway. So again, another cycle of destruction in the form of scalping. It's not going to end anytime soon. They've already found new ways to buy these units before they're even openly available on the sites for the public to buy. So now they're already jumping the gun before you even have a chance, guys. Don't buy their stock, all right? Don't buy what they are scalping, because it is just making that situation a lot worse. And the less money that they can earn off of it, the less likely they are to do it. That's the best hope we've got of fixing the scalping issue. Sorry about that, Kit. I just had to get that off my chest this week. Anything you want to say before we finish off?
No.